Okay, boys and girls, today is review and quiz day over all of your text features that you learned. Our essential question: how do I use text features to locate information in a text efficiently? So that is the question you are going to be able to answer today. Our standard tells us to know and use the various text features, no matter when or where we see them. Captions, bold print, subheadings, and the last ones we studied, glossaries, indexes, electronic menus, and icons to locate key facts or information in a text efficiently. That means the best way possible. All right, you're going to tell me the text feature. So what text feature? Table of contents. Used to find the subject or the chapter topic quickly. Tells us the page it starts on. It's in the front of the book. All right, what text feature? It is a glossary. It gives us the definition of the words. It is found in the back of the book. Remember, these are your keywords. This is an index. It has the most important words, those keywords, topics, where you can quickly find that information. So say you only need to find a certain fact. You can look up the topic that you want to read, and it will tell you the page or pages that that information is found on, and you can just read that section. All right, your keywords, those are your most important words. The author changes the print so that you pay attention to them. You know they're important words. They can be bolded, which is dark print, like you see here. They can be italicized, which means slanted. They can be colored, different color to stand out, or they can be highlighted. All right, headings and subheadings. All right, if it is at the top of the page and tells you what that part is mostly about, that is your heading. It's going to give you the main topic. The subheading will be below it. Sometimes it will be right there with it, just giving you a more specific part of it, or it can be even farther down and tell you what a certain section is going to be about. So it will give you an even smaller section and break it down to what just that section is about. Okay, we have photographs. Photographs are taken with what, boys and girls? A camera. And illustrations are made how? An illustrator draws, paints, colors them in some kind of way. All right, which one would an author choose to use if they want you to see very detailed examples of what something really looks like in real life? That author would choose to use a photograph. It's going to give you the best way of seeing what it really looks like in real life and giving you the most detail. All right, a caption. Captions can be found anywhere around the picture. It's going to give you more information about what you see there. All right, icons. What are icons? It's a picture on a digital device. That means a Chromebook, laptop, computer, iPad, phone. When you click on it, it's going to open up a new application. So those could be like your games. It could be something like Facebook or your Gmail account, things like that, YouTube. Any kind of apps that you have, they have an icon that you use to click on to open it up. All right, I added hyperlinks because we use those with our virtual learning. It's a clickable link with text. When you click on it, it will open up a new application for you to work in. All right, electronic menus. These are choice menus on a digital device. All right, they give you a choice of what you want. So here you have dogs, cats, birds, or fish. It says which pet do you want to learn about. You would click on the one you want and it would pull up another page with information about what you clicked on. Okay, so it will give you choices underneath the menu that you choose. So it's just like a menu in a restaurant. It will give you choices. You click on the one that you want. Okay, now yesterday you had some independent work. We're going to go over that first before we play our little game this morning. All right, text features. You had a passage and you were going to answer it. Let's read it together first and answer the questions as review. Finger under it. Let's read it together. The whale shark. Here, let's make it big so we can all see it while we're reading it. All right, let's try again, guys. The whale shark. World's largest fish. What's the biggest fish in the world? It's the whale shark. The whale shark can grow up to 40 feet long, and they weigh more than 2 school buses put together. 40 tons. All right, guys, what is this? It's a photograph. What's it a photograph of? A whale shark. Now, he looks large, but when we think about how big he is, really, I wouldn't think he was as large as it says. It says he's 40 feet long. Boys and girls, Miss Spires is just a little over 5 feet long. So he's like 35 feet longer than me. He is huge. And he weighs more than 2 school buses put together. So this is a big shark. All right, let's read our caption. This is a whale shark. So what does the caption help us know? What we see in the picture. So it does confirm that the picture shows a whale shark. All right, our questions. Identify one text feature from the passage. Explain how it helps the text. All right, well, I see several. All right, what is this, guys? The whale shark is the title. Down below it, I see world's largest shark. That gives us more specific information. What would we call this? The subheading. That's right, it's below the heading. That's the subheading. So the whale shark, world's largest shark, or world's largest fish, excuse me. I have the photograph and then I have the caption. All right, the one that interests me the most, I think, is the photograph, because I have never actually looked at a whale shark in real life. So I'm going to put photograph. Now, if you put a different one, that's okay. You had to identify one. It's okay, whichever one you picked. All right, so I'm going to put photograph. All right, how does it help you? I'm going to say it helps me know what it looks like. I've never really looked at one in real life, so I thought that was a cool photograph. It helps me visualize what they really look like. Question 2. What does the caption tell us? All right, guys, what does it tell us? This is a whale shark. So I just copy it. This is a Whale shark. It's just letting us know the fact. Question 3. What is the heading? What is the subheading? All right, so what is the heading? The main idea. It's the top one, the whale shark. All right, what is the subheading below the heading? All right, this time it is right below it. It's not on a different paragraph. It is in the same paragraph. World's largest fish. Sometimes that can happen, that they are right together. Sometimes they are a couple of paragraphs away. Sometimes they are right together. All right, how large can the whale shark grow? It says the whale shark can grow up to 40 feet long. The whale shark can grow up to 40 feet long. So I can put that in a complete sentence. The whale shark can grow up to 40 feet long. All right, boys and girls, did the text features help me answer my questions? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right, yesterday you also had a matching game. So let's look at that. All right, we had text box, which I gave you because we haven't discussed it as much, and it is not a standard for second grade, so I gave you that one. All right, bold print, we said were words or phrases made thicker than other text to show its importance. So let me make it larger so you can see the bold print. It says, don't hide, go outside. And then here it's telling you to crawl on the floor. So the most important parts that the author wanted you to pay attention to are in bold. All right, left on this page we had illustration and the glossary. So let's match them up. All right, boys and girls, we've got an image that is drawn. An image that is drawn, is that an illustration or a glossary? That is an illustration. A collection of definitions at the back of the text. So a collection or a group of definitions at the back of the text, that is a glossary. Remember, a glossary is a lot like a dictionary, but it's made just for that book. All right, on the next page, let me make it larger so we can see our pictures again. All right, we have a caption below the photograph. We have an actual photograph. We have a heading. We have law enforcement jobs. Here below it we have 3 subheadings. And then here we have a table of contents with page numbers. All right, so let's match these up. Now let me pull the first one out. All right, a real image in a nonfiction text. A real image. A real image means picture. What would that be? That means a photograph. A real image is a picture taken by a camera. And the next one, an explanation of an image located underneath it. Remember, I told you it doesn't always have to be underneath it. In this example, it is. Caption. A lot of times it's underneath it, but sometimes it's not. A list of topics with page numbers to show you where to find that topic in the text. A list of topics with page numbers to show you where to find that topic in the text. Table of contents. And the last one, the words or phrases at the top of a text to show what the text is about. Like your main topic, that's your heading. All right, Ms. Spires will check your work on both of those and send comments back, but I wanted to go over those before you took your quiz to make sure you understood. All right, now on to a game. All right, we're going to play a little game to see how well you know your text features. So let's see what you know. All right, sitting up straight, ready to go. Let's see if you can answer my questions. Or if Ms. Spires can trick you guys. I bet I can't. All right, look at this text feature. On what page would we read about riding a bus? On what page would we read about riding a bus? All right, let's look and see if we can figure it out. We have the apple tree on page 2, Gus the bus, page 7, cat on mat, page 10, Sally Sue, page 12, at the movies, page 15. On what page would we read about riding a bus? All right, the only one that talks about a bus is Gus the bus. So what page? All right, it starts on page 7. So your answer would be what? Page 7. Guys, what text feature are we talking about? Which text feature are we using? Yes, this is a table of contents. Where do we find the table of contents again? At the beginning of the book. It's in the front. Yes, it is. It's after the title page. All right, look at the next one. It's a little blurry. I hope you can read it. All right, what page or pages could we find facts about an elephant? What page or pages could we find facts about an elephant? All right, first thing, these are in alphabetical order, so where would we look to find elephant? Yes, in the E's. So A, B, C, D, E. We have egg, elephant. So what pages? 12 and 34. So it could be found on 12 and 34. Remember, if there's a dash in between it, it would be all of the pages in between. But if you have a comma, it means separate pages. So 12 and 34, you could turn there to find information about elephants. Which text feature are we using? Yes, boys and girls, this is an index. Where do you find an index in a nonfiction book? at the end of the book, at the back. All right, look, you should know some of these. What will happen if I click on these icons? All right, what happens if I click here? Miss Byers clicks this a lot. If I click here, what am I going to do? Either check my email or do what? Send email. Yes, I send you guys a lot of email, right? Or check email from you guys. You guys click on this every day of school. What is this? It's Google Classroom. That's your Google Classroom icon. If we click on this icon, what will it do? It will open up your application for our Google Classroom. Or what is this icon for? YouTube. That's right. So if you click on it, it will open up YouTube or YouTube Kids. That's right. Very good job. So these are used on tablets, phones, laptops, Chromebooks, computers, digital devices. Look at this text feature. What is the meaning of the word egg? What is the meaning of the word egg? I'm going to give you just a minute to find it. Okay, what is the meaning of the word egg? So we find the word egg, a round piece of shell or liquid where a baby reptile, bird, or fish can grow inside. All right, what text feature did I use to find this information? This is a glossary. Where do we find a glossary in a nonfiction text? In the back of the book. Remember, these were more than likely keywords, important words in the text, and you will find the definition or meanings in the glossary in the back. All right, look at your text feature. All right, guys, what information did you learn below? All right, Saturn is the what? Sixth planet. What else did you learn? All right, it has rings of rock and ice that orbit the planet. All right, what text feature did you use to help you learn this new information? You used a caption. That's right, the caption below helped you learn all those facts about it. And we used our picture clues along with the caption. All right, guys, what is this? It's a photograph. Beautiful tigerfish. How did the photograph help you better understand the topic? Why would an author choose to use a photograph like this instead of an illustration? All right, boys and girls, how many of you have ever been around a real tigerfish? Probably not many. All right, do you get a better idea of what it really looks like with a photograph? Yes, so authors a lot of times choose to use the photographs to help you really understand what you're reading about. It helps you better understand. You can visualize better. All right, the next one. Why did the author choose to change the color of the words in this text? You have fish, brackish water, gills, and temperature that is red. All right, those are key words. What else can the author do to show keywords? A lot of times they will bold it, make it darker print. They can highlight it, or they can italicize it. That means make it slanted. All right, guys, look at the arrows. What text feature is shown? The heading. All right. How does this text feature help you better understand what you're reading? When we look at a heading, it tells us what? The main topic, what it's all about. So this is all about fish. So what are you going to be reading about in this whole text? Fish. So everything you read is going to be about fish. Absolutely. All right, look here. All right, where would you click if you wanted to learn about animals as you learn new phonics skills? So you've got Unit 1, Let's Be Pals. Unit 2, Time to Play. Unit 3, We're a Team. Unit 4, Go Outside. Unit 5, The Wildlife. Unit 6, In the Garden. Unit 7, Look, Listen, and Learn. Unit 8, Long Ago and Far Away. Where would you click if you wanted to learn about animals as you learn new phonics skills? All right, if you see Unit 5, The Wildlife is all about animals. So more than likely you would click here on Unit 5. All right, which text feature are you using? If you're on a website and you get a choice and you click here. This is an electronic menu. It gives you choices and you choose the one you want and click on it. That's called an electronic menu. All right. I will attach a set of review cards on Boom just in case you want to review one more time. If you think you're ready, you may click on the assignment that is separate for Quiz 2 for text features, and that will be it today. We will start, I will have a separate lesson tomorrow for reading as review, and then we will start a new unit in reading on Monday. Do a great job. Take your time.